Hello and a very warm welcome. I am Gusheen Galan and you're watching First Post. In the next few minutes, I get you the top 40 updates from around the world, only here on Fast and Factual. Let's get started. We begin with the rising India-Pakistan tensions. The Indian Armed Forces targeted air defense radars and systems in several locations of Pakistan this morning. Meanwhile, Pakistani troops resorted to unprovoked shelling along the line of control in Jammu and Kashmir. This marked the second day of heavy cross-border firing since India struck terror sites in Pakistan and Pakistan-occupied Kashmir. The shelling targeted areas of Poonch, Kupwara, Baramulla, Uri and Akhnur and killed at least 13 civilians and a soldier while injuring more than 50 others. Meanwhile, satellite images released on Wednesday revealed the extent of damage in Pakistan by Operation Sindoor. The before and after images showed the destruction following the strikes on a Jaish-e-Mohammed terror center. India's military operation completely destroyed the terror hubs in Pakistani cities of Bahawalpur and Muridke. Border security force neutralized a Pakistani intruder in Punjab's Firozpur on the intervening night of Thursday and Friday. This comes after India launched airstrikes on Pakistan and Pakistan-occupied Kashmir, hitting 9 terror bases with 24 missiles. Since the strikes, India has beefed up security on border areas with Pakistan. In a tense development along the India-Pakistan border, remnants of Pakistani missiles were reportedly recovered in 3 villages of Amritsar in Punjab. Senior police officials confirmed the incident, prompting a rapid response from the Indian Army. A specialized team was deployed to secure the area and collect the debris for detailed examination. India has issued a high alert across the country amid heightened tensions between New Delhi and Islamabad. The states and union territories put on alert, including Jammu and Kashmir, Punjab, Rajasthan and Uttarakhand. Uttar Pradesh is also on red alert, with the ripple effect extending to West Bengal and Gujarat's railway stations. In Rajasthan, which shares a 1,037-kilometer-long border with Pakistan, has been sealed. As per reports, border security force officials have been given a shoot-on-sight order if they come across any suspicious activity. Missile defense systems have also been reportedly activated. Following India's Operation Sindoor, residents in border states are being shifted to safer areas. In Jammu and Kashmir, hundreds of locals along the line of control were evacuated amid Pakistani shelling. Meanwhile, residents in Punjab's border villages also moved to safer places in the wake of soaring tensions with Pakistan. Amid high alerts in India's border states with Pakistan, the Punjab police have called off all leaves of its employees with immediate effect. Meanwhile, the government employees in Rajasthan's border areas have also had their leaves cancelled. Hospitals and medical officers in both states have been directed to remain on high alert as well. Prime Minister Narendra Modi held a meeting with National Security Advisor Ajit Doval at his residence in New Delhi. The meeting came a day after India avenged the Pahalgam terror attack, striking 9 terror targets in Pakistan and Pakistan-occupied Kashmir in just 25 minutes. Earlier, Doval also reached out to his counterparts across the globe to brief them on the situation. The government of India held an all-party meeting to brief opposition leaders on Operation Sindoor. The meeting was held in the Parliament complex. Senior leaders including Home Minister Amit Shah, Defence Minister Rajnath Singh and External Affairs Minister S. Jaishankar were present. Key opposition figures like Leader of Opposition Rahul Gandhi and Congress Party Chief Mallikarjun Kharge were also in attendance. Meanwhile, schools have been shut across border districts of Jammu and Kashmir, Punjab and Rajasthan. The University of Kashmir has also postponed exams that were scheduled to be conducted this week. In Rajasthan, private and government schools as well as Anganwadis will remain closed until further orders. After Operation Sindoor, at least 400 flights have been cancelled. This accounts for 3% of the nation's scheduled services. And operations at 25 airports have also been temporarily shut down. This is happening in northern, western and central India as security precaution. Most of international carriers also avoided using Pakistani airspace and rerouted their flights via Mumbai and Ahmedabad. Flight operations in several cities of Pakistan have been suspended in light of Indian strikes. According to reports, domestic and international air traffic in Karachi, Lahore and Sialkot remains disrupted. The sudden cancellation of flights left many passengers stranded at Pakistani airports. Meanwhile, several countries including the US, UK, China, Australia, Singapore and Canada have issued travel advisories amid rising tensions between India and Pakistan. The US, UK and Canada have urged citizens to avoid travelling to border areas, citing the escalating security situation. Nepal steps up security measures in response to rising tensions between India and Pakistan, with particular forces on border areas, airports and other sensitive locations. In coordination with India, Nepal's armed police force begins round-the-clock patrolling along the border areas. Nepal also directs all regional units in border areas to restrict unauthorized movement. Amid persistent rainfall in Jammu and Kashmir's Riyasi, India opened one of the gates of the Salal Dam on the Chenab River. New Delhi also opened two gates of the Baglihar Dam in Ramban. The move aims to regulate rising water levels caused by continuous downpours. A day after Operation Sindoor, US President Donald Trump said he wants India and Pakistan to stop escalating the conflict, adding that he hopes both New Delhi and Islamabad could work out their differences. President Trump also said he knows both countries well and will be ready to help if needed. Meanwhile, Indian origin UK Member of Parliament Preeti Patel strongly defended India's strikes on Pakistan. Patel said New Delhi has the right to take reasonable steps to defend itself against terrorism based out of Pakistan. She called out London to play a more active role in supporting New Delhi in combating cross-border terrorism. US Congressman Ro Khanna called Pakistan's Army Chief Asim Munir a dictator in an interview. Khanna said there is no honest voice left in Pakistan. He even called on Islamabad to stop any aggression it might be planning after India strikes on its terror bases. Indian celebrities from across the entertainment industry have raised their voices in support of Operation Sindoor. Stars like Akshay Kumar, Rajnikant, Kareena Kapoor Khan, Kangana Ranaut, Mammootty, Mohanlal, Allu Arjun and Chiranjeevi are among many others who posted messages online praising the bravery of the armed forces. Sound of explosion was heard in Pakistan's Karachi city hours after a loud blast in Lahore. According to Pakistani media reports, metal fragments were recovered from the blast site in Karachi. The explosions come a day after India launched Operation Sindoor, destroying 9 terror sites in Pakistan and Pakistan-occupied Kashmir. Meanwhile, India's Press Information Bureau has been fact-checking lies spread by Pakistani social media accounts. In the latest, PIB's fact-check unit rebutted a video which falsely claimed that Pakistan struck a military base in the Indian city of Amritsar. PIB clarified that the video is of a wildfire in 2024 and is not related to any military action. In line with the Ministry of Home Affairs' latest directive, multiple Indian states, including New Delhi, Mumbai and Punjab, conducted nationwide mock drills. As part of the exercise, power blackouts lasting 10 to 15 minutes were implemented to simulate wartime scenarios. The drills also included mock casualties, evacuation plans and siren alerts. Iranian Foreign Minister Abbas Araghchi is on a 2-day visit to India. He arrived in the capital, New Delhi, and met with External Affairs Minister S. Jaishankar. This happened during the 20th Joint Commission meeting with India. Araghchi is also scheduled to meet President Draupadi Murmu. A helicopter carrying 6 passengers and a pilot crashed in the Uttarkashi district of India's Uttarakhand state. The crash killed 6 people while 1 was critically injured. Uttarakhand Chief Minister Pushkar Singh Dhami shared expressed condolences to the families of the victims. The cause of the crash is yet to be determined. On to business and tech news now. India's markets opened slightly lower as investors weigh cross-border tensions with Pakistan and as the US Federal Reserve warns that risks of higher inflation and unemployment have risen amid a global trade war. Nifty 50 drips 0.11%, while the BSE Sensex slips 0.07% at open. Meanwhile, global stock markets hold firm after President Trump flags a first trade deal in his tariff war, with investors awaiting US-China talks set for Saturday. S&P 500 futures erase earlier losses to rise 0.5%, while Nasdaq futures gain 0.7%. In Asia, Hong Kong's Hang Seng adds 0.4% and Japan's Nikkei edges up to 0.2% earlier in the day. Ford Motors reportedly hikes prices on 3 of its Mexico-made models, becoming one of the first major automakers to adjust prices following President Trump's tariffs. Prices on Ford's Mustang Mach-E, SUV, Maverick, pickup and Bronco sport cars will reportedly increase by as much as $2,000 on some models. Apple says it plans to add AI-powered search options to its Safari browser, dealing a big blow to Google, whose lucrative advertising business relies significantly on iPhone customers using its search engine. The move comes as Apple confirms Safari searches fell last month amid growing use of AI tools. Meanwhile, Google reportedly cuts about 200 jobs across its global business unit, which is responsible for sales and partnership. This comes as big tech companies redirect spending towards data centers and AI development while scaling back investments in other areas. Moving to sports, we begin with cricket. Chennai beat Kolkata by 2 wickets in the ongoing Indian Premier League. After taking to bat at the Eden Gardens, Kolkata put 179 runs on the scoreboard, even as Chennai's Noor Ahmed struck 4 wickets. In response, Chennai chased down the total with 2 balls remaining. India beat South Africa by 23 runs in the Women's Tri-Series. After taking to field, South Africa struggled to rein India, as powered by Jemimah Rodriguez's 123-run knock. The women in blue put 337 runs on the scoreboard. In response, South Africa could score only 314 runs. This as Amanjot Kaur struck 3 and Deepti Sharma took 2 wickets respectively. India will meet Sri Lanka in the Tri-Series finals on Sunday. The Punjab versus Delhi IPL game scheduled to be held today in Dharamshala will go ahead as per schedule. This comes despite the suspension of commercial flight operations in Dharamshala amid ongoing tensions between India and Pakistan. The 2 IPL teams have reached the venue as the game remains on schedule. India's Rohit Sharma announced retirement from Test cricket with immediate effect. Sharma made the retirement announcement on social media and said he will continue as India's ODI captain. Rohit Sharma retires with 4,301 runs in 67 Test matches. He scored 12 centuries and 18 half-centuries with a best of 212 against South Africa in Ranchi in October 2019. In football, Paris Saint-Germain or PSG beat Arsenal 3-1 on the aggregate in the Champions League. Semi-final leg 2, Bukayo Saka scored late to keep visitors Arsenal alive in the tie, but missed an open goal 4 minutes later. Fabian Ruiz and Ashraf Hakimi scored for the French champions to give them a 3-0 aggregate lead in the tie. PSG will face Inter Milan in the Champions League final in Munich on May 31st. Tottenham midfielder James Maddison will miss the remainder of the season due to a knee injury. Maddison sustained the injury during last Thursday's Europa League semi-final first leg win over Bodo Glimt. In tennis, British star Emma Raducanu won her first match at the Italian Open. Raducanu beat Australia's Maya Joint 7-5, 6-7, 6-3. The match lasted 2 hours and 44 minutes. Star Filipino player Alexandra Ella crashed out of the Italian Open. The Miami Open semi-finalist was beaten in straight sets from Ukraine's Marta Kostyuk. The 19-year-old Filipino will play women's doubles with Coco Gauff later this week. In badminton, men's world number 44 Ayush Shetty defeated world number 13 Lee Chia Hao 21-17, 21-18 in Taipei Open. The Indian prevailed over the All-England finalist in 1 hour and 25 minutes. And in Formula One, Argentine driver Franco Colapinto will replace Jack Doohan for the next 5 races at the Renault Open Alpine. The 21-year-old will start alongside Pierre Gasly from Imola to Silverstone, where the lineup is set to be reassessed again. That's all for today. Thank you for joining us. I am Gushin Galan and we'll see you right back here tomorrow. Stay informed and stay tuned to First Post.